I'm curious how you bridge that gap between what the executive team wants and how you translate it to a sales team that is really ultimately looking for clarity, right? At a seller level, they're just looking to understand, how am I going to make money? And as long as it aligns to the work effort put in, but it's always hard to translate what those business objectives are, which might be as simple as like 3 bullet points, like these are the top priorities, into what tactically needs to happen in the high risk move. But yeah, I'm curious, like when you say slowing down, maybe just elaborate a bit on that.
Look, any big change, you triple check everything, and it's both directions. So from ELT, they want X, Y, and Z. Let's just, I'm making this up. Let's say, oh, we want reps to be able to make $1 million, or 300, 400% attainment. We want the top 10% reps to completely crush their total incentive, their TI. All right, like, this is what I heard, right? If we had this percent over here, okay, right? I go talk to the commissions and finance team. This is how much it's going to cost. When we get down to affordability, like, ELT wants the moon and back. They want everything, right? ELT is a little bit distanced from an IC seller. They're not always going to add the same perspective, like you called out, right? They just want to make money. ELT there might be a strategic direction. We're trying to reorient the organization.
Or they're thinking about like 3, 4 years away, and then the tactical right now, like yeah.
All of us want to make, $1 million, right? And that's where, okay, let's make sure we're aligned. ELT, how do we force rank what's most important? If we can't afford all these things, right? How do we compromise, and how do we think through that? And I think that's where the intention's always good from ELT. Of course, we all want these great things, but our job is to operationalize it. There's a lot of constraints that go behind it. Sometimes it's budgetary, sometimes there's systems limitations. Right, I had an escalation come up this morning where the third line leaders against multiple territory profiles, and oh, this stuff's like not configured properly to be able to handle it. So we got to always figure out how we thread the needle on that. It's like in sales, right? In sales, you do a soft close. You make sure you reiterate what you heard. I heard this. I want to confirm. Hey, if I deliver this for you, are we good? Have I addressed your concern that you had? I kind of apply a similar mentality. This is what I'm hearing ELT say, but this is what I'm hearing sales say. If we reach this, would this be a sufficient way to solve it? Right? You're trying to thread the needle between the two parties.